So this is the second video and I've entitled it, How? How did I improve from a ratings of 600 to about 1300 where I'm currently at? There are two approaches to chess, structural and theoretical. The structural is really for beginner through about 1800 rating. The theoretical is for 1800 and to grandmaster. And herein lies my gap of understanding. I was trying to understand chess from a theoretical position without having a foundation in the structural. Now, learning chess from a structural standpoint is much more than just chess openings and learning chess openings. With that opening, you need to understand also the structural lines of offense, defense, and the strategy of actually how to employ that opening into the middle game. I think that's why I struggled so much with the middle game, is I really didn't know how to advance the structure of the opening. Those who are teaching chess usually already understand the structural aspects of chess. So they tend to think of it and illustrate it more from a theoretical standpoint. Evidence of that is you're watching a chess video, they come to a certain position and the instructor says, well, in this position, there are two theoretical approaches. You could do this, and then they go through 7 or 8 moves. And then they say, or you could do this, and they go through 7 or 8 more moves. And then they go back to the original game. In all honesty, I'm lost. I'm lost at that point because I just can't keep up with them. It's not them, it's me. So here's my approach I've been following for the past 7 months. Learn one structural setup. Out of the dozens that are out there, which ones do you choose? I chose the London. Why? I don't know. It was easy for me to visualize. There seemed to be effective lines of both offense and defense. And for whatever reason, it just fit my eye. Now, with the London, now I need to practice. I need to practice the London over and over and over again, but I need to practice it at my level. How am I going to do that? On the website chess.com, there are chess.com bots at differing levels. Jimmy 600, Mina 700, Zara 850, Amir 1000, on and on and on, upward. What I did in playing those bots one at a time is I worked out my lack of understanding without worrying about winning or losing. I could learn what my mistakes and blunders were, but more importantly, I could understand why I was making those mistakes and blunders and learn to avoid them in the future. Now, before you discount this approach, let me just say this: you can learn a lot from a bot. I began this journey at a rating of about 600, in which I could beat Jimmy 600, the chess.com bot, about half the time. And now I can consistently beat the intermediate bots at 1300 level. So I recorded my games against the chess.com beginner bots and intermediate bots. I have the PGN files, and I have selected from those files 2 games from each bot to make a review video, including my mistakes, my blunders, the thought process that went through why I selected each move, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And as I have gone through this process, I have learned an incredible amount about structure, strategy, and tactics that can be employed using the London system. And I've learned a lot from these bots. Yes, they are programmed to make mistakes and to blunder, but you know what? So am I. I make mistakes and blunder as well. But they are also programmed to win if your moves are not accurate. A big part of learning is recognizing when your opponent makes a mistake or a blunder, and then how to take advantage of that. If you can do that, your probability of success increases greatly. And so the mistakes that these bots make actually helps us in our learning process, because we got to be able to identify it right on the spot and then move in and take advantage of it. So this is my journey. I invite you to come along with me as we focus on understanding 3 things: structure, strategy, and tactics. Thanks for watching. I hope my journey is going to help you in your journey. So let's get to it. The London versus Jimmy 600, Game 1.